Okay, fuck it. Let's go live. Let's go live. Okay. And William Shakespeare, what are those things that you're putting in the chat? Are those? They look like computer monitors. I'm not sure. No, Sashi, Simo is a cool dude. That was very cool yesterday. Let's turn on the camera here. Okay. Hi. Hello. And welcome, everyone. We're just waiting. Let's turn down the reflection there because that's a little bit much, isn't it? Yeah, that's a bit much. We're just waiting on our friend West Cagle, who's going to join us tonight. We've had a bunch of lightning throughout the area tonight, so we had to postpone it. But yeah, it's just been incredible. I'm outside tonight just so I can watch a little bit of the lightning. It's incredible. So Wes Cagle should be joining us if he chooses to in the next little while. Let's just. Oh, yes. All right. I'm on YouTube. That's awesome. Good. All right. We sound okay there. And let's get right away to the chat. Because I know I saw a whole bunch of. Well, there. Speaking of the devil, there's Wes Cagle right there. Hello, buddy. Hi. Good to see you. Max Hedrum GPT. Hey, make Siberia great again. Hey, Siberia's always been great. It's always been great, I think. And let's welcome our friend Pleasant Valley Picker. Hello on Gorilla 2 hours. Wow. You must be tired. Wow, he must be sore. And speaking of which, hello, welcome, Wes Cagle. Hi.
Sir, what's going on,
Good to
my
see
friend?
you.
Yes.
Hi. Fantastic. And yeah, yesterday, Pleasant Valley Picker StreamYard was fucked yesterday. I don't know what happened there, but it said you had connection issues, and I couldn't find you to bring you back. So that was a bit weird. Hi, Wes Cagle. Happy Thursday night.
Happy Thursday, my friend. What's going
It
on?
is Thursday. Yeah. Boy, that lighting is horrible. Bear with me. I'm at a new.
Yeah, you've got like a light
Yeah,
shining right on your forehead above you.
I sure do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm out in the wood pile.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
Yeah,
that's a nice cord and a half you got there.
That is a wow. Spot on, my friend. Hang on.
And somebody knows how to stack their wood. I'll tell you, that's nice. Oh, good Lord. Yeah. Got to be careful because critters like to make their homes in there, and they can surprise you when you go to grab a log or two to throw on the fire. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. I found an ex-girlfriend in there once.
Oh, good Lord. but kudos to whoever stacked it. It's very very pretty. Yes,
dude. That's me. Yeah, I did that all myself. Yeah,
nice.
Welcome to Thursday night travel talk with Spidey, and I want to welcome PvP. Gonna head to bed anyway. Got a doctor appointment. Well, hopefully he can get that cleared up. I'm sure it's just a salve or a balm of some kind. Yeah. Hello. Hey, Jed Revenwolf. I want to welcome you. Definitely welcome you to the chat. And Max Hedrum GPT. Hello. Welcome. And I want to say hello to Tiger Stripes. And she noticed that the logo for tonight's stream was indeed a firefly from the TV series Serenity, from the movie Firefly. Yeah, that exactly was that image. Yeah, my buddy gave me that T-shirt, and it's got. I can't read the Japanese on it. Maybe if maybe if Fermented Cinema was here, he could.
Yes.
But I cannot read the. I mean, I can read a little part of it, but it doesn't help. And Max Hedgen is given the heads up and the fingers up. That is awesome.
Just as long as it's not the elbows up.
Well, no kidding, right? Jesus Christ. I'm surprised Americans even bother with that. I'm surprised you even know about it. It's so silly, so ridiculous, so silly. Hi, Lemon Pie. Although you are pretty in tune with what's going on in Canada,
I
sadly.
love Canada. I love my Canadian brothers
So
and
do I.
sisters.
I love what it used to be, that's for sure. And hello, Sashi. Welcome to the chat, Sashi. And I want to welcome Old Man Bird, who says, "Boom diggity." Yeah. How's as it's been a busy day, my friend, around here. I tell you what, there's all kinds of things to
Oh yeah.
be done. Um, and
Oh
hello,
yeah.
William Shakespeare. 4 day hail to the 4 day weekend, which starts right about
Very
now.
nice. Very nice. Very nice.
What is that? What is that symbol that he's doing with the blue on top and the brown on the bottom?
Blue on. I mean, let me see. I gotta go back over to
It's the
YouTube. Hang on.
first
Hang on. Hang on.
before now, but right before the the highlighted word now. I don't know what that is.
Hmm. I don't. Oh, I gotta go. Maybe I gotta scroll back.
4 day weekend. I guess it's Labor Day weekend, isn't it?
Um. It is. It is. Yes. Yes.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. The end of
Well, I've
summer.
been.
End of summer.
Yeah. No, don't bite your tongue. Well, time to head to Mexico then, I guess. Huh?
Hmm.
Good to see you, Sashi. Hello, welcome. Well, somewhere warm. I can't. Canadian winters, man. I've done enough of them. No, no, no,
Mm.
no, no, no,
That's what's
no.
nice. I'll tell you. I want to
Well, there we
move.
go.
I want to move out of here. I want to go down where my brother is in Florida. It's a nice state. It's really nice.
Yep.
But the nice thing about Jersey is
Mm-hmm.
you get 3 months of each I'm sorry, 4 months of each season. About 3 months. 3 months of each season. So you got the 4 seasons.
Yeah.
3 months.
Yep.
So you get all the seasons. It's nice. You get the spring. You get the
They're spread
and
out.
yes, and that's what we look forward to. Don't get me.
Nice.
People get down when the fall comes in because it's like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
the summer's over, everything's dying. No, it's beautiful. The colors are beautiful.
Yep.
It's crisp. It's clean. It's melancholy even, and melancholy
A
is
little
not a
bit.
bad thing.
A little
Melancholy
bit.
is not a bad thing. It's beautiful. So,
Hey, thanks, Jed Wolf. I appreciate that.
yep.
And he's right. StreamYards is always messing up. Well, a lot of people are switching over to Restream, so I might have that.
Mm,
I might give that a look at.
yeah.
And yeah, Jedi Revenwolf agrees with you, Wes Cagle. That's a proper stack of wood right
It
there.
is.
Well,
Yes,
that's
it is.
awesome. Ready for a 3 hour stream? Let's go. Oh my god,
Oh, good
dude!
lord.
Starting at midnight. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I mean, the crazier things have happened. And hello, Miskatonic Madman. Welcome to you, my friend. Good to see.
Sir.
Good to see you. And well, now, well, Sashi. Wow.
Oh,
Do you want to read that, West?
yeah. Sashi says, ex-girlfriend. That's worse than a snake.
Coming out of the woodpile there. Yeah, well, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe, perhaps.
Yeah.
We'll see. Um, yeah, so it's been such a busy day today, so I didn't have a topic planned. I miss Firefly. Yeah, Jed Ravenwolf. Ravenwolf, that was one series that needed at least a few more seasons. Yeah,
Hmm.
I'd agree with that. 100%. And William Shakespeare saying hello to everyone. Tiger Stripes said, Wes, do you mind? I'm going to readjust the light.
Sure.
Do you mind
Sure.
reading
Sure.
what our friend
Yes,
Tiger
yes. The
Stripes
Tiger
said?
Stripes is speaking to you directly, and she says, "I was an OG Firefly fan. Watched them as they aired, which was not easy. Yeah,
You're right.
yeah. It's not always easy to catch the
Yep.
show you want to see every week. Yeah.
You're right, Tiger Stripes. I remember when they aired, it wasn't, they moved the schedule around, I think, and it was a shitty time slot, and there was something else on at the time. But I did manage to catch a couple, and now I own the series. I
Mm,
own them on physical friggin' media.
nice.
Yeah. And Jed Ravenwolf says it's a shame it only got one season, man. But still, we got a movie out of it, though. Well, through I think fan push and fan persistence, we got a movie out of it.
Mm.
And yeah, we should have gotten. I mean, at least, I mean, Enterprise with the Star Trek Enterprise series, it should have gotten a couple more series out of that. I would have
Yep.
I'd loved to have seen a couple more seasons out of
Exactly. Yep.
Serenity. Yeah, you're right. And hello, and hey, you to William Shakespeare says Tiger Stripes. William Shakespeare right back says, hey, Tiger Stripes, long time. Good to see you again. Always good to see both Tiger Stripes and William Shakespeare in the chat. Sashi agrees. Miss Katonic Madman saying hello. Jed Revenwolf says, I have a bunch of Canadian brothers and sisters I know too. Well, hopefully they're not in Ottawa, because that's not.
Oh well, we only want them in Ottawa when we're protesting with the
That's
truckers, brother.
that. You're right, mother truckers indeed, dude. You have no
Sir.
idea. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And I need to get my mouse working here. There we go. William Shakespeare, old man Bert, indeed. Yeah, he's absolutely. Mike and drinks, yes. We've got the microphone. We've got logs split behind us. We've got some light. We do have ourselves. This is one of my favorite breweries in all of British Columbia, Phillips Brewery. It's based in Victoria on Vancouver Island. And this is based on pinball machines. This is a tilt lager. And it's pretty nice, I gotta say.
Cool.
And
cool.
it's not overproof. It's only regular strength, but it's quite a nice.
The only Canadian beer I've ever drank was Molson and Labatt's.
Ooh, for mainstream beers, those are pretty good, I gotta say. Yeah, for mainstream, they're okay. Ooh, do you mind reading this from our friend Sashi before we get into some pictures?
Sure. Here? Yes. Sashi says we're having a 3-day weekend this week over here. Independence Day is on the 31st. Oh, is Malaysia's Independence Day this month on the 31st?
I guess so.
Wow.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's pretty
now
cool.
that's independence from the British Empire, I believe, right? Malaysia was a British colony, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. It was a British colony.
I don't think I ever knew that. Yeah, I mean
Yep.
it would have to be. I mean, there's only a few. It could either a Dutch,
that or
British,
French,
Portuguese,
Dutch, French, or yes. I'm pretty sure that Malaysia was British, which is why they fought so hard up and down the Malaysian peninsula, and all the way backed up to Singapore against the Japanese in World War II. Yeah.
Well, that'll do it. Yeah. Wow, that's for such a small island. I mean, you got to give credit to Japan. I mean, they really pushed hard, didn't they? Holy shit!
Yes, they did.
But when you have everyone rowing the boat in the same direction, and they all are on the same team, they're all the same culture. I mean, even now, Japan is 98.5% completely mixed, comprised of people that were born and raised, both mother and father, full Japanese blood in Japan.
Yep.
That's that you can get a lot done when you're all on the same team, I suppose. Or Max Hedrum saying hello. So I do want to pull up a picture here. Let's go ahead and share. Max Hedrum, it's good to have you here, bud. Absolutely. And again, Tiger Stripes and William Shakespeare. Man, that took me so long to wrap my friggin' tongue around his name. Right?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, you look at the beginning. You always want to say Jedi. I don't know. You're a Star Wars fan like me, so.
So William Shakespeare in the chat says, yes, Tiger Stripes. Visited family recently. It had been years. That opened a can of worms, but honestly, it's all good. New changes are now on deck. Yes, well, yeah, we'll see what can of worms my upcoming trip to Texas opens for my family.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. And hey, holy crap! I Sashi says at least we should have gotten on NX class refit, which they had planned. Yeah, for Enterprise, you're absolutely right. I mean, you can go online and find. Uh, you can absolutely find the retrofit class. So they had it designed. It would have been nice to see it on screen. Firefly on Blu-ray mandatory. Yes, I've got it on DVD. I'm not fancy enough for Blu-ray, but yes. Yep. And I agree. What do you think about this, West Kegel? Do you mind reading this and commenting on it?
Yes, of course. Jed Ravenwolf says we should have got a mandatory 3 seasons at least for Firefly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I defer to you guys because I've not
I agree.
watched that show. So
We've actually had that drink, said Jed Ravenwolf. Oh, wow. Hello. Sashi says, Suzanne. Suzanne's great to have you here.
Suzanne is here. Yes.
And I usually don't have more than one other co-host, Jed Ravenwolf, but I appreciate the offer. And no, William has been busy. Absolutely. Everyone's saying hello. And let's pull up something in the chat here if I can get this. Now, this is a bit of a trivia question because it's been so busy. I haven't had time to select a country in specific. So we're going to do a bunch of random countries tonight, not going to focus on one in particular. So let's present this, share screen, and yes. So, and I have shown this before. Do you know what country this is from? And bonus points if you know what it says.
That looks like either Southern or Southeast Asia.
Ooh.
I can't say specifically. I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean,
Good
I
guess.
was gonna say like Thailand or Vietnam
Or
but
Lao
it could be,
with the
yeah,
squiggles.
could be anywhere in there. It could be
What
anywhere in those.
very good guess. That's not anywhere close, but I can see why you thought that. No, the squiggles make me think Cambodia or Laos or maybe a little Vietnam. Yeah, 100% Southeast Asia. I probably would have said the same thing, but that's not anywhere close. No.
Oh, good Lord! I'm not even in the right hemisphere, huh?
No.
No.
Tiger Stripes in the chat says William Shakespeare Spielberg. Wow, years. That does sound suspicious. Changes can be good.
Yep.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
So if I'm not even on the right side of the planet, are we talking
Not even
South
on
America, like
the right
Peru?
continent. Not even on the right continent.
So this is not South America, where it's like Peru or something. Then.
Well, you're narrowing it down really huge now, but no, it's not South America.
Oh God,
do you mind reading this from our friend
yes,
William Shakespeare Spielberg?
Sir, absolutely. Hail, old man Bird. There you are. Yes, sir. I've been out of town. I'm back home for a bit, though. Good to be back and great to see you, sir. And he toasts old man Bird with a shot.
Is that's a drink? Okay,
yes.
that's a glass.
That's
filled with
a shot
brown
glass,
liquor
yes.
at the bottom. Brown liquor being the best of all liquors. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, William Shakespeare Spielberg. Well, I will raise a beer to you, my friend.
Yes, and I will raise my shot glass.
And Sashi in the chat says, "Yep, 31st August from the British, inevitable after World War II debacle."
Yep, there you go. Well, Malaysia was British.
Good use of the word debacle. So English most definitely is Sashi's first language, no question there. You can spell better than 85% of my friends, right there.
Everybody spells better than me. I'm a terrible speller.
No, I was pretty good, No, it was pretty. We had strict teachers. Let's put it that way.
Let me put it this way.
to spell correctly.
Let me put it this way: if it wasn't for spell check, I would sound like a moron on Twitter.
Oh wow. Okay. No, and there are several with spell check that yet still sound like right.
True, true.
Tiger Stripes says William Shakespeare. Family can be difficult. I'm sure you understand. I certainly do, and I bet you she does as well.
Mm.
Saying hello to everyone. So no, I'm going to tell you. Well, it does say stop. Anyone that guessed that does say stop.
Ah, well, the red or orange octagon, universal. Yeah,
That too, but this is in Rabat, Rabat, Rabat. It's a capital city. Rabat is the capital city of what country? Because that's where this stop sign is. It's
I
right
know
outside
this.
the
Oh
palace,
God,
actually,
I well,
the
I know, I
prince's
know.
palace. Because I've done a stream on this country.
God,
Morocco, Casablanca. This is Morocco, my friend. Rabat is the capital city of Morocco.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
definitely. With the Morocco has the Sahara Desert that touches it. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Sashi, this is pretty interesting.
Oh,
Do you mind reading
yes,
this?
yes. Sashi lets us know the British retreated to Singapore before any engagement with the Japanese. Left the fighting to
Oh,
the Anzacs and local forces after saying they would hold. Well,
right.
see the problem on the mainland. If anybody knows, Malaysia is split between the mainland
Mm-hmm.
peninsula below Thailand and the section that's on the island of Borneo. And the invasion from Japan came on the mainland, and they landed in several spots, and
Mm-hmm.
they continuously outflanked the British, who just were in retreat the
Wow.
entire time. So
And okay, did not know that.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
They
well
had
the
no
Japanese
they had
moved.
no shot. The British had no shot. And
No.
it and the
Well, the
Japanese were
Japanese moved
able to
like
outmaneuver them
ninjas.
because they rode down the peninsula on bicycles.
Of course. They Japanese man, I tell you, they do. That's a fact. First-hand witness. They love their bicycles.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. And I want to. And ANZAC, by the way, stands for Australia New Zealand
Yep.
Combined Forces. So it's
Does anybody know where the
yeah,
Anzacs
Jason Mars.
first made their bones and became a cohesive unit?
Ooh, I don't. The Australia and New Zealand have always been fighting together.
Ooh,
Was it? Was it?
it wasn't in World War II. I'll tell you
I
this
was
right
gonna
now.
ask.
Yes.
I was gonna ask. Was it in World War II? Did did Mel Gibson make a film about it?
He did make a film about it. A great film.
Oh, you're goddamn right. And does he look like he's about 19 years old in
He
that film?
does. He does.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
that is an awesome. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Oh, Jedi Ravenwolf. I was going to say the Philippines. No, my friend, it is Morocco, indeed. And this, speaking of, we were talking about Southeast Asia. So this is in the country of Laos. Lao. Well, they don't pronounce the S.
Yeah.
Westerners pronounce it Laos, but in Lao they don't pronounce it with the S. And that is $50 American, and that's how much cash you get for $50 American, because that is how worthless their currency is.
Yeah.
And you're literally walking around with like wads of cash in your pocket, trying to not look obvious. And because like $50 doesn't, I mean, you're there for like 3 weeks or whatever, and you don't want to get dinged on the bank machine fees, so you take out as much as you can at the time. But I mean, and you go and trade $50, and that's what you get.
You get a ton. You get a ton of bills. Yeah.
I stuffed money. I literally had like wads of money stuffed in my pockets, and
Yep.
each bill is worth like 1 penny, nothing.
Yep.
I mean, it was crazy. It was just insane. Like, try and be discreet with that shit.
Well, that's the
Not a
thing
chance.
about traveling as an American or a Canadian, or a British,
Yep.
or anybody from the first world traveling, abroad
Mhm.
in the third world. You exchange your money, and you're like a king. You're like a literal king. You've got money to spare. So,
Lemon pie, got it. Morocco,
yep.
100% lemon pie. You absolutely did nail it. And I would bet lemon pie probably said that before I said it.
Oh, he did. Yeah, yeah. It's way
I
back.
bet
Yeah.
you he did.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. And old man Bird, do you mind reading this?
Yes, Old Man Bird is talking to Jed Ravenwolf. Says, the light side and the dark side I take.
Ah, oh,
Calling him a
nice.
Jedi.
Oh, okay. So you did originally have a Jedi and it didn't take off, so you made a Jed. Okay,
Ah.
fair enough. There you go. And Jason Love, yeah, man, it's great to have you here. Nah, 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 nah. Thanks. Nah, nah. I'm not gonna sing that good tonight. That is fantastic. Yeah. So again, like no specific topic tonight. This is just various photos because this week has been so busy. I was talking about this photo on yesterday's. Yesterday was the last night to have a bonfire stream, or basically last
Yes.
night to have a bonfire stream.
Hmm?
I talked about this photo on that stream, unless it was in a private conversation in a group of friends I had, and I often
Mm.
get those mixed up. But I think this was the conversation I had on a live stream, and I was talking about this girl bringing coffees across in such a tranquil setting. Does anyone know where this is located?
If I'm looking at this picture, I would have said it would have been in Saigon in Vietnam, but that's just my guess.
Holy shit. Well, you are half right. That is absolutely Vietnam. You're absolutely correct. That is Vietnam. It is not,
Well,
however, Saigon. Although, with all the motorcycles, I can understand why you'd think that.
yes, yes.
And Jedi Ravenwolf have making up excuses. They're like, kiss my ass, dyslexia. You know what? You didn't get enough raps on the knuckles with a wooden ruler from the teacher. That's
Oh
dyslexia,
God,
right?
the nuns used to beat the living tar out of us with the yardsticks and the rulers. Good
There you
Lord.
go. Now, why is Jason Love saying "Play it, Sam"?
Oh, Casablanca,
Casablanca. You
sir.
you see, you are a cultured man,
Yes,
no doubt.
sir. All right. Well, I got the country. Does anybody have a guess at the
Let's shoot
location
down.
in that country here?
Let's shoot down and see. Wait, I made it rain? I don't. What do you mean I made it rain? I
Oh,
don't
with the
know.
money. He's making it rain with the money.
What?
You
Whose
never
money?
heard that term? You never heard that? That must
Yeah,
be a
yeah, but
that
I don't
must
have.
be
Oh,
a
you mean? Sorry,
with
the previous photo.
yes.
Yes, I
Yes.
was gonna say I have very little, but yes, I'm making it rain with the other money. Yep. Jed Micro member Ravenwolf, Parrot Head. Hello and welcome. And no, you can't say that about other members of the chat. Come on now. Micro member. Jesus.
God.
That's yeah.
Yeah, Hanoi.
Oh,
Yeah.
bingo. You got it.
Wow. Oh, so you were in the capital then.
That is
Okay,
the
okay.
capital
Oh,
city
and
of
you know what? I'm
Vietnam.
sorry. By this time, it wouldn't even have been Saigon. It would be Ho Chi Minh City. So,
It would have been Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah.
yeah.
There are incredible amounts of motorcycles in Ho Chi Minh City, so I can understand why that was your guess. But no, this is the capital city, and more specifically, William Shakespeare Spielberg. This is Old Hanoi, sort of
Wow.
Delhi, like Delhi in India. There's an old Delhi and a new Delhi. A
Mhm.
lot of these like old, like monumental cities of the world. Although Paris doesn't have an old Paris, and Tokyo doesn't have an old Tokyo. But Hanoi definitely has an old Hanoi, and
Well,
Delhi definitely has a new Delhi and regular Delhi.
yeah. Well,
That's
even even the ones that don't have an old and a new, they've got old sections of the city
Well, that's
within
what this is.
themselves. Yeah.
It's not like New Delhi
Yeah.
is a different
Right.
city from Delhi. It's not.
Yeah.
There, it's a section, and same with old Hanoi. And
Yeah.
yeah, and looking across at that street now, it's got the fence across it, but the restaurant there with the red and white checkerboard on the pillars, you get some good breakfast there. That's the hostel hotel that I stayed at, and it was $5 a night for a 3-bed, one massive bedroom, but 3-bed, and me and a New Zealand buddy and I stayed in there, and it was
Wow.
fantastic. $5. I
$5 a
don't
night.
even think it was $5
Nice.
each. I think it was $5 for both of us. Yeah.
Nice.
Overlooking old Hanoi, and it just was lively all through the evening. Look at those bills. Is he a male stripper? No, old man bird. That is not how I got those bills. That was and when you go to these third world countries, their bills are not nice and new and crisp like
Nope.
ours. Like they are so old. Like you'll never see a new bill. You'll never see a new bill. Like even if you go to a bank, some of them don't even. In India, I didn't even have a bank machine option. I had to go into the bank and sign papers and stuff.
Oh God.
Yeah. Max Headroom says Spidey got stacks of cash. It's worth $3. Correct. Well, 50, but yeah. Understand your terrain you're fighting on. Exactly, Jason Love. That's exactly the idea. Should have sent Pan to that Singapore BS.
Well, the trouble is you can't maneuver tanks in the jungle as good as you can on the plains of Europe. So yeah.
It's difficult. And yeah, we knew what you meant. It's spelled Hanoi.
Yep.
It is spelled Hanoi.
Yep.
Yeah. But you know what? A lot of people wouldn't even know that. So
Nope.
Yep. There you go. Ooh. Do you mind reading this from our friend Jason Love?
Jason Love is asking our buddy Sashi, are there any any clay deposits or mud with clay there?
And he answers,
Jason Love, yes. Lots of clay off road.
Nice.
There you go.
And mopeds, Jason Love says, mopeds reminds me of that Fine Young Cannibals song. Fine Young Cannibals, right there. Awesome band. She drives me crazy, man. Good Thing. Yes. Good Thing. Yeah, that's a good song. I don't know the video, but Good Thing is a hell of a good song. It's probably their number 2. Number 3, I'd say. I've lost shoes and boots in mud like that, says Jason Love. Yeah. What? Jason Love, are you serious? You just looked that up for Vietnam?
Wow.
No, that was from so the currency. We're looking at a picture of Vietnam. The currency was Laos.
Lao. Yeah.
So the last time Lao printed currency was 1960.
I wasn't even born.
Holy shit, Jason Love. First of all, you're an awesome, like anyone that ever needs you to do like any kind of research, like holy shit, hire Jason Love right away. That's awesome. I didn't even ask you to do that. So what's that, 40, 50? So I was there in 2005. So that would have been 45. So the newest bill I would have had in my hand was 45 years old. Yeah. And so the ones in my stash here at the house are from 1940. Holy fuck a doodle do. Wow. Okay. That is awesome. Now this is also in Laos. And this is part of a festival called the Water Festival. And it would have taken place about a month ago now. And in the heat of the summer, everyone gets water buckets and water pails and water guns and goes around the village and just sprays the shit out of everyone. Nuns and police officers are not exempt, and everyone gets sprayed with water. And I think it's a way to avoid frustration and just cool down in the dog days of summer. Yeah.
It's fun. It's funny to have a festival called the Water Festival from a landlocked nation. I mean, they have no access to the ocean.
That is true, but
they have rivers.
Does have
they have
the
rivers
Mekong
and lakes.
River.
Yes.
Well,
They've
the
got
fucking
yes,
Mekong.
The Mekong
and
is pretty
and a
powerful.
couple of
Yes.
lakes.
Yep.
But you're right, they are landlocked. They'd have to break through Vietnam.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
yeah, Laos is between Vietnam and Thailand.
Yep.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
border Thailand, Vietnam, and I
Oh,
believe Cambodia to the south.
they do indeed. It's a
Yes.
long, narrow
Yep. Yep.
country.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh,
Nasty.
there's a now. Okay, speaking of the Mekong, on our riverboat cruise down the Mekong, going from northern Thailand in Chiang Mai down to down through Laos, to Labang. It's halfway down. I cannot ever pronounce it. Labang Prabang.
Yeah. Mhm.
Labang Probang. Anyway, we stayed overnight because it's a long river cruise and you can't do the whole thing in one day. So we pulled off to the side of the river and stayed in these jungle huts. And coming down to the boat at night to pick up some stuff, I found that little guy on the stairs.
Ooh,
So
nice.
that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't that the little? That's a
So
decent
were
guy.
you mostly in the because I was just gonna ask if you were able to visit the capital, but the capital is way in the northern section of Laos. If you spent most of your time on the Mekong and in the southern area, you would have
I
been up
thought,
there.
is the capital of
Yeah,
Laos in the north?
it's Vietnamese. I
Vi-
can't pronounce it properly.
Vientiane? Vientiane?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
in the
yeah.
very south. And I did go
No,
there. It's
is
in
it
the
real?
very, very, very south.
No, it's in the northern section. I thought it's in the big. You've got like a Laos got like this big head section and then a tail
Yeah,
that runs down
that's right.
towards Vietnam, and it's in the southern
Well,
part of the head section.
we could be talking about two different cities, but Vientiane, I thought was the capital, and that is in the very far south. And I only spent like 12 hours there because I was not impressed at all.
No, I could be wrong. I've been wrong
No,
before.
dude, I'm going back in my own personal memory back to 2005. So I'm going back 20 years. So
Mhm.
my head could be, and several beers. So my head could be wrong. But if Vientiane is the capital, it's in the south. I assure you of that. But I
Yeah.
mean, I could be wrong as well. I'm sure Jason Love will be Googling that any minute now.
Yes, sir. That would be good. That would be good if somebody could Google that for us because I'm too busy and too
Right?
I've had too much potato juice in me. So.
Well, are you able to read this? Mind?
Oh, absolutely. Sashi says to us, it's why our off-road vehicles in Malaysia are serious business. None of those modern off-roaders,
Oh,
electronics don't do well here. No, no, no. I imagine not.
and Jason Love with the classic Doctor Who avatar. Absolutely. Yep, 100%. I do like that classic Doctor Who. The three doctors.
There's only
What?
one doctor to me. There's only one doctor.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, which doctor is that?
Oh, oh, good lord. I'm
Jessica,
blanking.
what's her bottom?
No, no, no. Um. All right, hang on. God damn it.
Tom Baker says
Tom
Jason.
Baker. Tom Baker.
William
I kept.
Shakespeare says that.
Yes, it had
Yeah.
me. I kept trying to say Tim Baker. I don't know why.
In my honest opinion, I grew up on Tom Baker. What can I say? Well, William
Mhm.
Shakespeare at least agrees
Yep.
with you. So I said that they don't pronounce the S when people in Lao say Laos, because I know in Western culture we say Laos. There is an S, but they don't pronounce it. So
Yeah.
uh, Lao has a whiskey that they make, and they often put snakes and cobras and shit in it. I don't know why. And it's called Lao Lao.
Mhm.
And this is Lao Lao. And this is on my 33rd birthday, and
Nice.
or thereabouts, because it was in Hanoi and Laos at the same time. Or
Well, is
the
it
week
any
blended in.
Is it any different than them putting the worm in tequila? I mean,
It's
real?
no different,
No,
yeah.
no,
But
no, no.
this is actual liquor that you can buy. I didn't have room in my backpack, so I didn't buy that. And I'm not sure what Canadian Customs would say about that shit. Like, I think they might have an issue with that.
It could
Like
be.
if it's a little bug in a piece of jewelry, that's one thing, but this might,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you
Scorpion.
did, the way it's wrapped. I noticed the way the topper is. That's very similar to some of the sake that they have in Japan, and I know you brought some of that home one time.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Indeed, you're right. They do absolutely wrap cloth in some of the nice fancy bottles of sake, and in Asia, I think a couple of different countries do that. I don't think it's only Japan, but you're absolutely right. That is a fancy way of wrapping liquor with the cloth
Yes.
around the cork like that. Very cool. Max had, because I guess they can't afford wax. I don't know.
Hmm.
Max Hedgeman says, "How do I get one of those snakes as a pet?" Well, you got to buy the liquor. I
You
think
got the liquor, yeah.
it comes with it. Yeah, a lot of epic episodes with Tom. Almost thought I found an episode with Santaron. I don't
Santaran?
know who that is.
I don't know who Santaran is either myself. Yes.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to elaborate, Jason.
I don't know. And Jason Love says, "Oh crap, was I supposed to be listening?" Well, no, you didn't have to be. May the shorts be with you. Parrot Head, that is such a good movie. I'm looking forward to that.
Sure.
Tom Baker, yep, that's the
Yes.
one, Old Man Bird. Can you read this from our friend Jason Love?
No, Jason Love says he's laughing out loud. He's laughing his ass off. And he says that's the best part of my profile is all three of the doctors.
Mhm. Indeed.
Uh,
William Shakespeare is cheersing Parrot Head.
Yes.
And the Laos capital appears to be in the north, says Lemon Pie. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Vientiane is in the south. Maybe the capital has a similar spelling, but is pronounced differently.
Yes. Yes.
That is interesting.
I
Okay.
always, when I am
Vientiane
terrible
is-
at spelling, so I'm terrible at pronunciation when I don't know the
Yeah,
word. I was
get it.
always calling it like the antenna.
Vientiane. Okay. Well, maybe they are spelled differently. So this is now, if you go to Vietnam, you can go to a place called Nha Trang, and anyone that fought in the Vietnam War on the American side is well familiar with Nha Trang.
Mm.
And
Yes.
this is something you can do. Is you can rent. You can rent. You can go on a tour. You can go on a tour of. Now, who the hell is calling me when I'm streaming?
It's not me. I'm
No,
already
I was gonna
here.
say, it's probably Wes.
I'm already here.
Oh shit! Hang on, I'll be right.
All right.
This is-
No
yeah,
problem.
this
No
is-
problem. No problem.
uh,
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Sure. Nha Trang. Yeah, a lot of battles, a lot of fighting happened there, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. This reminds me if he's out on the water. I'm wondering if the scene from
Hi, Nick.
Apocalypse
You just
Now.
called.
Oh, Spidey, you're not
Hi.
muted.
You're across the river from me.
Oh, there. Okay, there he is. Okay. I'm wondering if Nha Trang was the site of the beach from Apocalypse Now, where they're surfing. Eh, that would be funny if it was. You know. What's the line? I love the smell of napalm in the morning. That gasoline smell smells like victory. I'm paraphrasing, obviously, because that's not the exact line, but it is what it is. And let's see here. If I go back a little bit here, I can look. I don't have the keys here, so I can't highlight chats. But let me see here. We have anybody new come in here. Stark of Iron has jumped in. He says Cheers to William Shakespeare. Uh, uh, wishing us. Oh, I'm 70. Oh, okay. Um, I can't highlight these things, but anyway. Jason Love says, Colonel Kurtz. I love the smell. There you go. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. That's what this scene reminds me of. I imagine that's the beach that they were trying to surf on, but eh, um, yeah, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know Apocalypse now as much as
Ooh.
an avid watcher does. So, but
Well, isn't that sorry about that,
nope, no
Wesker. I
problem.
had a bit
I
of a minor emergency, but I was able to help some friends, so we're all
no
good.
no problem. I tried to talk about this
I
picture
heard.
here a little bit. Yes, yes.
I could hear it. I want to hear. So yeah, this was in Nha Trang. You're right, and it was quite a war zone, but it is a now if you go, it is a tropical beach paradise, and you can go out on a boat, and it's basically like a rum runner cruise. If you've ever been to the Mexico or Cancun or any Florida or anything like that, and basically you go out on the boat and you jump in the warm tropical water and float around, and this is your bartender. This dude is the bartender,
He brings
and
it out to you.
and in the milk crate, those are all the liquors, and he pours you whatever you want, and you're out there for an hour floating in the water, and then you go back on the boat and you go back to shore. Now, what we didn't realize is this in Vietnam, in Nha Trang, this is a bit of a scam. They get you out in the water, and you're all swimming there. All the backpackers are all swimming out in the water, and the bartender's feeding you free liquor, and it was like $30 American or whatever at the time. It was well worth it because you're drinking quite a bit, and you're out in the ocean, and you're in a tropical beach, and it's fantastic. So while you're out there, the crew on the boat are going through our little known to us. The crew was going through our belongings, finding any extra cash, and was stealing it from us. So when we got back on the boat, we continued to have a good time, and we're heading back to shore, and people started noticing, and hang on, I had 20 American dollars stuffed in this pocket, and now it's gone. And hey, where's this money? And we didn't really notice until we got back to shore. So it was, and we thought it was, you know what, it was a really good price to go out there and have a great time. And so that's not how the crew makes their money. They make their money on looting the passengers while you're out in the water having a good time.
Good Lord.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's a shame. That's a shame.
Well, you know what? Between me and you, I'm pretty sure I did lose 20 American dollars on that, but I'm pretty sure I drank more than that.
Yeah,
British, they may still have lost money on.
Joke is on them.
I know. Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's funny. It's funny. This guy showing up to deliver you the booze reminds me of the guy who pulls up to Corbin Dallas's window to deliver him the
with
food.
the Chinese food.
Yes. In the Fifth Element. Yeah.
Who knows? He may have been Vietnamese. That fellow, that actor. You never know. But this is definitely a Vietnamese dude. And here is a Vietnamese boat, the round boat, and the round Vietnamese hat. Everything in Vietnam, it seems to be round. And they're I don't know how you steer such a thing. There's no dagger board. There's no keel. There's no center line. There's no center board.
Yeah,
so I don't know how they just don't spin around in circles.
Yeah.
But
you know that hat. Every time I see that hat, it instantly brings to mind Viet Cong. Every single time.
Yeah.
I can't help it. I am biased. I know it. I'm an American, so it just brings that up.
Do you mind reading this from our friend Sashi?
Sure. Sashi says, I have seen scorpions here, but not many. I have, however, seen the group scorpions here. Nice. Klaus.
Whoa.
Klaus, baby.
I was just talking about those earlier today. Are you shitting me?
Nice. When they
All you zombies.
when
All
they
you
come.
zombies. Isn't that the
Yes. Well,
Scorpions?
oh, no. All you zombies. That's the Hooters.
That's the Hooters.
That's the
You're
Hooters.
right.
No. Scorpions
Scorpions
is
is I Will
Rock You Like
Rock
a Hurricane, The
You Like a
Zoo,
Hurricane. Yep.
Blackout,
It was Rock You Like a
Still
Hurricane
Loving
that we
You.
were,
Yes,
and that
yes.
led to us talking about the Hooters.
The Hooters.
Yes.
I love
Which
the
then,
Hooters. Philly band.
but dude, I love Hooters.
Okay, but he goes on to say, when they came to a mall I worked at, they were here to film a music video. God,
Dude,
yes,
Sashi.
which music?
All right.
I'm trying to think which music video that
Next
was.
time I go to Malaysia, well, okay, the first time I go to Malaysia, I want to meet you and let's have an interview because I want to talk to you about that. The Scorpions must have been awesome.
Yeah.
William Shakespeare Spielberg says you got to eat the worm. If you get that far, it is the law. No. Sylvester Stallone is the law. Ahoy! Hey,
ahoy,
Stark
yes.
of Iron. Good to
Yes,
see you.
while
my
while you
friend.
were gone, I
Stark.
welcomed him to the chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. Old Man Bird says, and with you, Parrot Head. Sorry, Parrot Hood. That's a different fellow. He's good at archery, I think.
Oh God, that reminds me. They offered archery when I was in high school for gym, and while we were there, I had a bunch of friends, and because my one friend shot a bullseye, I shot after him.
Beautiful.
And there was only one arrow left in the target because I shot his arrow dead behind it and pushed his out through it. They called me Robin Hood after that.
Are you? I've seen that with darts. You did that with bows and arrows.
Yep. At
fucking way.
At 75 yards. So
wow, that is impressive.
Well, my buddy had
75 yards.
The best bow.
Dude.
They were all regular recurve bows, and the best bow they had
225 feet.
Well, the best bow they had was a 35 pounder. My friend brought his in, and it was a 50 pounder. So they made us move the target back farther.
Yep. Well, I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, because we were destroying the targets. So
now, if you get a chance to go to a romantic beach with an Irish woman, I can recommend this beach.
Redhead?
This is on
Redhead?
This she was not a red. No, she was dark-haired, very dark.
Good enough.
And she claimed to be a witch and had the dark hair to go with it. Yeah.
Now, did she put a spell on you? Did she put a spell on you, Spidey?
Well, like in a way. I mean, yeah, she's a little bit. This was on Thailand. If you go, there's islands all over Thailand, East Coast, West Coast. This is on the East Coast of Thailand. And have you heard of the full moon parties on Thailand?
I have not. No.
The full moon parties take place every month whenever there's a full moon, and it's a very big deal. And I thought it was one giant party, but it's on an island called Koh Samui, which is on the east coast of Thailand, in the south. And I thought that it was one giant party. Rather, there's like 20 or 15 bars and pubs all along the beach, all on beachfront property on the main beach. And they all have a giant party going on, but they play different music. So it's more like 15 different parties going on all at the same time, but it's all on the same night. It goes all night. They have fire jugglers that are some of the best I've ever seen in the world. Better than, for those of you who remember Donnie and Marie Osmond and Circus, the show that they used to host, these fire jugglers were far better than anything on Circus. Incredible. And magic mushrooms were everywhere. If you drink anything with happy in front of it, like happy milkshake, that has magic mushrooms. Happy pizza, happy pizza, it has magic mushrooms. Just so you're anything in Laos or Thailand or even Vietnam, if it has happy in front of the word of it, it probably has either marijuana or mushrooms in it. if you're in a backpacker setting, if you're in a backpacker setting whatsoever, probably has magic mushrooms on it.
Well, that's good to know.
Well, I mean, the Irish girl and I were expecting it, so we were welcoming that. It was a great fun, great time. So this was a restaurant on the ocean, and we had a nice romantic dinner there before and going off to the night's festivities. Liquor does make it quicker. Indeed. Stark of Iron says, I'm 70 away from 2,000 subscribers. It's all coming together. Man, that is awesome. Hell yeah, Stark of Iron. That is fantastic.
Awesome.
So anyone that says, there's no good restaurants in Thailand, a beachside restaurant in the evening like this, man, one of the most romantic locations I've have. Have you done the candlelight romantic dinner with the girl?
I have specifically the candlelight romantic dinner involved me actually cooking the meal myself.
Ooh,
Yes,
very
I
nice.
I cooked a course of beef and broccoli for her. So
Oh, I like beef and broccoli.
so do I.
And your broccoli is just chewy enough; it goes with the beef.
Yes.
Oh my! Do you mind reading this from our friend Jason Love?
Jason Love says, son Taran, clone soldiers bred in the millions, if not billions, and some of the finest warriors in the galaxy. Okay, you must be talking
the
Star
clone
Wars
soldier.
lore. Yes.
I'm sorry, folks, if the volume was terrible up till now. I just realized my microphone was on the ground.
Well, I
don't.
I heard you good.
I don't know why. Well, it's a good microphone, but I don't know why it was on the ground. No, stop calling. No, sorry,
Yes, if you have to take this, I'll
no, they're fine. They'll
Okay.
they have band-aids. They'll be okay. They'll be fine. I did say I was in the
just call the fire department, not the RCMP.
well, not, dude. I recounted that story today with a friend, and yeah, and absolutely call the fire department.
So,
oh my goodness, Jason Love says Santar. I can't see. It's too small. Santarans.
Yes.
Santarans look like angry 4'5" Mr. Potato Heads. Okay,
That's funny.
yeah. Well, again, I knew a girl like that once. Yeah.
Well, if she's 4'5", she's got a flat head. It's nice.
Yeah, there are the friends of mine just around down across the creek there, and I'll deal with them after this live stream. They're in need of some assistance. I might be able to help them out.
Okay.
Nothing of an emergency type.
Okay, if it's not an emergency, that's cool. But if
No,
if
no,
you've got to help
no.
friends in an emergency, you
Well, no, they can, yeah,
Yes.
they'll manage. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Exactly. Okay, that is Nut Trang. I'm sure that was the beach of Nut Trang there. Yeah,
That's what
absolutely.
I thought. Yeah.
But again, my point of showing this picture right here is that Southeast Asia and those islands, Thailand and Vietnam and Laos, Cambodia, were at war, but now they are absolutely gorgeous.
I have to say, I love the fires there. That is beautiful. I love the fires there on the beach. It's awesome.
I love this shot. I should get this blown up poster size and just have it on my wall so I can
It's
stare
beautiful.
at it.
Yeah.
Like,
You might be able to sell that online. That's a beautiful shot.
Well, there's a lot. AI can generate a better image than that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I can't do.
I know, right?
Can't hold a candle to the real thing.
Yeah, no, they can't. Do you mind reading this from our friend Old Man Bird?
Sure. Old Man Bird says, Stark of Iron, I have been sleeping after work and waking up at 9 or 10 p.m. and staying up late.
Oh my goodness. That's how I was going to say, how in the hell are you up at this hour? Because I know what time zone you're in.
Yes.
That is crazy.
Yep.
Possibly some Nancy Sinatra in the ground. Oh, these boots were made for stomping.
Yeah.
Loading
No,
beer
not,
sales.
not now.
Yeah.
You're talking about a squid-like creature.
Oh yeah, that's yeah, that's right. And Stack of Iron says, old man Bird, so work on a late night show for you once in a while. Then Old Man Bird says, well, yeah,
Yep.
apparently lots of folks like the early shows. Yep. Well,
Mhm.
anytime you go on, Tony, I think you'll have an audience. Do
Absolutely.
you mind? Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Old
William
Man Bird,
Shakespeare
bad
wrote
for your
it
constitution, buddy. Roll a 1d20 for damage.
too.
That is a Dungeons and Dragons reference.
That's a D&D reference.
That is a
Absolutely.
20-sided die. Yeah. Yeah.
The only way it would be more D&D if he said you gotta roll a saving throw against your constitution.
That's right. Yeah. And you have to get a natural 20.
Oh God.
And that's what happened to my constitution, says Old Man Bird. Well, that happens. I definitely want to see you at the 2000 subscriber party, says Tony. I have a feeling we'll be at 2,000 subscribers in a few weeks at the rate I'm growing. And you mentioned your birthday's in a few weeks, Tony, so that'll be fun.
It would be nice if those coincided. That would be cool.
Yeah, I think it would be. Absolutely. And this is one of my favorite pictures from Thailand. I don't know. This is just typical Thailand, you know.
Oh, it's very pretty. Oh, it's very pretty.
This was on an island called Koh Chang. Chang meaning elephant, Koh meaning island. So Koh Tao is Turtle Island. Koh Chang is Elephant Island. And I recommend both of them. Koh Tao is good for scuba diving and snorkeling. Koh Chang Elephant Island is just good. This is just good for relaxing in a hammock. And Koh Samui, where the full moon parties, I don't know what Koh Samui means. Koh meaning island. Samui in Japanese means cold. But yeah, that's
Cold
Samui
Moon
is
Bay.
cold. I don't think Koh Samui means cold island, not in Thailand.
No. This picture
Spidey's
reminds
definitely
me
more
of
machine than man now. No, I don't think so.
well, this picture could come right out of a Corona ad. You know,
It
sitting on the
could.
beach with a cold one. Yeah.
Yeah. Kim Chen is the actor who's in The Fifth Element. He was Chinese. Oh, that's the
Okay,
dude.
there you go. Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
Hello, West. Sorry, I yelled into the mic.
Oh, you got have friends showed up?
My friend showed up. Yeah, just a minute, buddy.
No problem. No problem. Yeah, this picture, I'm telling you, when Spidey said that this is a beach for hanging out in a hammock and just kind of relaxing, I immediately thought of all of the Corona ads. You know, the commercials you see all the time. This would be a beach where you would just kind of lounge and just take in everything, take it easy. It's not overcrowded. It's not busy. It's just nice and relaxing. And the boat, it's very strange to see a boat on a beach like this with what appears to be an outboard motor. It's a very strange contrast, but that's cool. That's good. That's cool. God, I don't know. I can't advance the slides, so we're kind of just kind of gonna have to stick on this thing. I don't know. This is typical. I don't see it. It's not very crowded like you see on American beaches, where I've been to more tropical beaches, and it's never as crowded as the beaches that I go to here in Jersey. Good Lord, the beaches in Jersey are like I can't even explain it. There, if you can go on them and find a place to put your blanket down, you're lucky.
You know what do you pay your
No.
month's rent here?
Oh, hey, Spidey.
Yeah.
Hi, Wes. We've got a situation developing. We're gonna have to just pause
Cut
for
it
just
off?
a minute. Well, no, not
Oh, okay.
just pause for just a minute.
Oh, no
But
problem.
dude,
No
you are
problem.
doing such a good job. Do you mind talking about this picture for about 2
Oh,
minutes?
sure. Oh, look at this. Oh,
Thanks, man.
this is nice.
I
This is
love you, buddy.
yes, sir. No problem. No problem. This is beautiful. This. Oh, good lord. I could. Oh, if you see this house here, this structure here on the in the right side of the picture. If this was my house, I would be a happy camper. I don't care. I don't care if I had, if I was rich or poor. If I had just enough to buy food every month, I would be happy. I could live there my entire life. To me, the shore. I've said this to friends all the time. If I could afford a boat and the marina fee, I would live on a boat. I would live on a boat. I don't care. I don't need a house. I don't need a permanent residence. Living on a boat would be perfect for me. And a storm rolls in, I'm heading out to shore, out to sea, and until it blows over, and then I come back to the marina. It would be perfect for me. Um, I love the seashore. I love the smell of the ocean. The only problem is I am not a fan of the seafood. I do not eat it. I will catch it all day long. I love going crabbing. I love going fishing. I just don't like eating it. But, hey, we all can't be perfect, yeah? You know, um, it's all good. Oh, old man Bird says, no, 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 no. I don't go to that Jersey Shore. I don't go to that Jersey Shore. I'm pretty sure Snooky and her reprobates. They all went to. I want to say Seaside. I've never watched it, but I want to say Seaside, or as we call it in Jersey, Sleeside. Yeah, it is not a pleasant beach. I tend to go to Cape May. Cape May is where I have relatives there. I've got family that own restaurants down there, and my uncle was mayor of Cape May, so Cape May is home to me. But no, 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 not the Suki boot. No, 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 not those. All those beaches where Snooky and her ill-gotten friends end up going to, those are avoided by Jersey people. We don't go there because they're invaded by god awful New Yorkers. Sorry, Teague, love you, brother, but you New Yorkers need to stay away from New Jersey. You keep invading our state. But God. William Shakespeare says, "I eat seafood and that which resembles it." Okay. I got you. I see what you did there. Jason Love says, "Is that the Jersey Shore from where the sea foam is more than foam?" Well, the sea foam on the beaches where Snooky and her friends go to, yeah, down in Cape May, very nice. A little farther north in Wildwood, yeah, that's the New Yorkers again. So yeah, it's fun to go and party in Wildwood, but to go to relax, Cape May all day long. Cape May is beautiful compared to Wildwood, but mm, it's always six of one, half dozen the other. You can't get it all in one place. Sashi says, in other words, Wes Cagle doesn't hang around those beaches. No, 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 no. When I was a little kid, we're talking, in the 70s. The beaches up north, Point Pleasant, Asbury Park, Seaside, all of those were a lot nicer. They have degenerated in the course of my lifetime, so not so good anymore.
Asbury Park.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep.
Asbury. I. Do you know how I know the name Asbury Park?
That piece of shit, Bruce Springsteen.
Well, politically, yes, but musically, he is gifted.
Yes. Oh no, no.
1973.
Yep.
1973, he put an album, one of his very first, if not his first, Greetings from Asbury Park.
Yep.
That was his first album in
It's a landmark. It's a landmark. The some of the structures that are on that are, if I'm not mistaken, depicted on the album are still there.
That
still
is
there.
fantastic, man.
Yep.
I don't have the album. I have the tape cassette.
Ah.
The tape cassette. So Parrot Head's Kim Chan is the actor who was in The Fifth Element, and he was Chinese. And Jason Love follows up with Fifth Element. Mr. Kim was also Uncle Benny in Lethal Weapon 4.
Wow.
I always fucking wondered that. That is awesome. Thank you. Werewolf Party, says Babel from Howling 2. I don't know what that means, Jason.
Oh, Howling 2. That's
not a video
that's
game.
A movie. Isn't that a movie? Howling 2?
Oh, okay. If it's a video
I know the
game,
Howling was a movie, so I'm assuming the Howling 2 was a film as well.
Yeah. Wes Cagle, thank you again so much. I'm gonna change the photo for vamping for me.
I was saying with this picture, if I own that house in the right hand side,
that's a hostel. That's a backpacker hostel.
Well,
I stayed in that hostel for a few nights.
If that was my house, I would live there. I don't care if I was poor and only had enough money to buy groceries. I could live there for the rest of my life.
Right? And be thrilled.
Yep.
This was Koh Chang, Elephant Island. It's just it's in the southeast part of Thailand. From Bangkok, you can get a bus to the coast and then catch a ferry out to Koh Chang. It's very easy. Flying to Bangkok, you can do from almost any major city in North America, and yeah, it's quite easy to get there. And this was in wet season.
Season. So the water's up high.
Well, no wet season. No, not at all. No wet season, rainy season, wet season. It only rains in the afternoons. It's beautiful in the mornings and noon, and then a couple hours in the afternoon it rains.
Oh, it's kind of like Florida then. They rain every afternoon.
Yeah.
It's nice the rest of the
but
day.
It was gorgeous. So this is a backpacker hostel on Koh Chang Island, and I found it with the Lonely Planet guidebook, and this was just a view overlooking it. And this was on the very far end of the beach. So if you go to Koh Chang, go to the main beach and keep walking to the end until there's no more beach. And this is what you'll find.
Nice.
And I stayed there a week. And I think I was the only backpacker there. There might have been one other person. And I believe this is what's called. Is this a Goliath beetle or a rhinoceros?
Beetle? Rhinoceros beetle, I think.
It's a rhinoceros. I've always thought it was a rhinoceros beetle, but I just second guessed myself with the Goliath beetle.
Yeah, that I've seen anime where the characters go hunting because they're valuable to collect those, and I've heard them called rhinoceros beetles and Hercules beetles. So I don't know.
Yeah, well, I've known this one as a rhinoceros beetle, so yes.
There you go.
They say happy. I would use magic. Says Jason Love. Okay. Oh. Okay. But does I'm Wes Cagle. Do you know what song
this is Lou Reed. This is Lou Reed, man. Yes? No, not Lou Reed.
It's not Lou Reed.
No. Oh, Werewolves. Who does Werewolves London? Ah,
Pop that
God.
in my head. Fuck. He named his kid Diesel and
Oh, no, no,
Warren
no.
Zevon. Warren fucking Zevon.
Okay, there you
Werewolves of
go.
London. This is Warren Zevon. Guaranteed.
Yes.
You don't have to write in the chat. I know it's Warren Zevon. Parrot head. Absolutely. Parrot head in the chat quoting Warren fucking Zevon. Old man Bird, I
Nice.
don't know. How are you still up at this hour? He's having a great time.
Hmm.
Ow, Werewolves of London. There you go, Jason Love. And that is definitely Warren Zevon.
Yes.
No question. No good restaurants in Thailand. I've heard exactly the opposite. What are you talking about? Well, I didn't say there wasn't any good
No,
restaurants.
somebody in the chat must have said that.
No, I would never said that there was no good restaurants in Thailand. There are excellent restaurants in Thailand with excellent beachside. Rain.
Oh,
It's raining. I'm not at my setup where I have an umbrella either, so this could
ooh.
go badly. If I have to end shortly, you'll
Yeah. Oh,
understand.
yep. If you got to bug out, you got to bug out.
That's right. Now this is not Thailand. This is in Mother Teresa. What city do you think of when you think of Mother Teresa? Because that's what city this is.
Calcutta.
Bingo.
Yep.
Calcutta in India. Yeah, they've got a famous bridge, and this is walking across the main bridge in Calcutta.
Ah.
And this guy had a bunch of empty plastic bottles, jugs, like windshield wiper fluid and stuff like that on his head. So I guess
Wow.
they might be worth money for recycling. I don't know.
Oh, sure. Which is good. Because, they I'm glad he's doing this because if you hear all the time people talking about plastic in the ocean,
Well,
and
it is there too. I saw it there.
they blame the West all the time. No. 99% of all
Yep.
the plastic in the ocean comes from like 5 rivers, and they are all located in Africa and Southeast Asia.
Yep.
So,
From my travel experiences, I believe that to be true 100%.
yep.
Based on my personal experience, based everywhere I've traveled, everything I've seen, 100%. Everything I've seen backs that up, sadly. Well, because I mean that's the quickest way to improve the planet's ecosphere is get people out of poverty, give them cheap, reliable energy, get them out of poverty, and then they can actually focus on things other than putting food in front of their face. They can actually have extra time and energy to care about the environment. If they're
Yep.
just worrying about fending for themselves and getting their own sustenance, I've seen that with my own eyes. They're not going to give a shit about the environment. The
Yep.
countries that give a shit about the environment are the ones that have enough food and cheap energy to be able to afford the luxury of caring about the environment.
Yes.
A
And
100,000%.
you hit the nail on the head. I mean, the food's important, but the cheap energy,
Bingo. Yep.
that is key. That's why all this push towards, I don't want to get political, but that's why this push
No, we can
towards,
get political on this channel.
that's why this push towards solar and wind is bullshit. If you
Of course it is.
deprive the developing world of
course.
petrochemical, the oil and coal, they will never get out of poverty.
No, they won't, and you can see this. You go to any of these countries that have the worst environmental records, and I've been to 22 third world countries and developing countries, second world and third world. The cheap energy is what elevates us out of that mentality and just worrying about what's in front of us and not. It's short-sightedness. It's plain and simple. It's short-sightedness, and when you have more abundant energy and when everything is more secure, you can think more long-term. I think.
Yep.
In general.
Absolutely.
No, I don't mind talking
yep.
about politics on this channel at all, as long as we can all stay adults and
Oh,
be
adult, yeah,
professional
absolutely. Well,
and debate with logic.
why do you think, when you
Oh,
talk
there we
about cheap
go.
energy and elevating your country up, why do you think China is building tons of coal-fired power plants.
For cheap energy. 100%.
Yes. Yep.
Absolutely. Okay, so Parrot Head comes to the rescue again, saying the rhinoceros beetle and the Hercules beetle are in the same family.
There you go. Okay.
And so I was told the Goliath beetle, that might be something else as well. And Jawas, are we really talking about Jawas? Old Man Bird says the Jawas are getting anxious, Max Headroom. And Max Headroom chat GPT says, I'm so in the mood to rewatch the OT films lately. Again, just saying,
Absolutely.
you're not wrong, my friend.
Nope.
You're not wrong. And let's move back up in the chat. So, do you know what we're looking at, and if you know what we're looking at, then you know what country we're in.
I do not know exactly what that is. No.
That
No.
is, it's a sweet milk donut ball, cake donut ball, a sweet milk cake donut ball coated in edible silver on top.
Oh. I'm no closer to knowing where you're at.
Okay, well, does anyone in the chat? I'll give it just a second.
Yes, sir.
If anyone knows what country. Oh, Jason
Love.
Love.
Nice.
You're not. Well, I mean, you're within a nuclear bomb's throw. But
A nuclear bomb's throw, so that might be then India,
with the milk, bingo, you got it.
Bangladesh, or India.
No,
Yes,
India. It is
India.
India.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is in Delhi. This is in New Delhi, actually.
There you
Yeah,
go.
in New Delhi.
Okay.
Edible silver is really popular in a lot of places in Delhi and New Delhi and India. I guess it's like sweet shops put edible silver and gold on stuff to, I guess, up the price. And milk and donuts soaked in milk products seem to be an Indian thing. I don't know why. Yeah, edible silver. Well, I don't know, Old Man Bird. It could have been silver painted frosting for all I know, but they told me it was edible silver, and that's. I mean, it's not like it. What was it? Didn't they have silver colloidals or something?
Yeah, be careful.
Back in
Eating
the
too much
day.
will turn your skin blue.
I mean, I'm just going. This is from a traveler who was paying attention to what the tourist people told me traveling to these countries.
You got to be careful when the people tell you things, because they're just trying to tell you things to separate you from your money.
Well, Sashi's heard of this too, because Sashi in the chat says, yes, edible silver and gold. It's like gold or silver leaf. Yeah, exactly. Okay. And do you mind reading this from our friend William Shakespeare?
Oh, yes.
Follows up.
William Shakespeare says, he said, he got it right on the head. He says, isn't that edible silver? Yes, I thought so. I've had that in India. Oh, so he's been to India. Yes.
Oh, wow. You nailed it, my friend.
Yes. He said once, I didn't want to put that in my body again, though.
Well, not in that orifice anyway.
No.
What? I didn't say that.
Easy. Ooh, me love you long time.
Oh, I didn't.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, hang on. What? This is a family show. Oh, no, wait a minute. Not on my channel.
No, it's not.
Definitely not on my channel.
But that's very interesting. Yes.
Turn it into a Smurf eating too many?
Oh, yes. Your skin will turn blue. Your skin would turn blue if you eat too much of that. You said it before, cordial silver, right?
Okay.
Yes.
And Parrot Head says they're a subfamily of the scarab beetle. I did not know they were related to the scarab beetle.
Really?
The rhinoceros beetles. That is so cool.
The beetle that in all of Egyptian lore.
Yeah, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you mind reading this?
Oh, yes, absolutely. William Shakespeare says, if I if I need more iron or metals in my diet, I'll just take effing pills, which I also won't eat.
That's right. And Old Man Bird got it right there. Edible silver.
Edible
Bingo.
silver. Yes.
Absolutely. And Jason Balls says, "I'd rather be a horseshoe closer." I do.
Okay.
I don't. Parrot head and the mudhorn, right? Yes. Okay. Thailand. Yeah. No. Okay. Moving on.
Edible
Okay, we
silver.
got it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Very nice.
Next photo. That's going on. Oh, we've been an hour and a half so far. That's not so bad.
No.
Okay. I cut his head off again. Every time I do this to this poor gentleman in India. You know what? One day I'm gonna show this man's head.
Now, what's he making here?
Well, this was a trivia question previously on another episode. And some of these fellows you see are missing one arm, and they do this job having learned their lesson. Hopefully, they do it with one arm because there's no guard on that belt.
No.
What this machine is, well, if you look in the bottom right corner, it'll give you a hint.
I can see those long cylindrical tubes, but I don't know what they
That
are.
is sugarcane, my friend.
Ah,
those are
nice.
sugarcane reeds. They're similar to bamboo, actually.
Okay.
Sashi says, those beetles sound like helicopters up close. Common near jungles here. Well, that's awesome, Sashi. Okay, cool. I wasn't freaked out about it. I don't mind those. I wasn't scared by the rhinoceros beetle at all. So this man is crushing sugarcane to make sugarcane water. And it is not overly sweet, believe it or not. It's really not that sweet.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, not so bad. And if you need more iron or metals in my diet, I'll just take fucking pills, which I also won't eat. No, I don't think you should take pills. If you need more iron, and just shoot yourself.
God, okay.
No,
I think we're off air now.
I mean, what are they gonna do? Demonetize me?
Well, you're just gonna get another notification.
Well, yeah,
On your
probably.
stream. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I'm fine with those. I mean, I wear those as badges of honor now at this point. Jason Love talking about dildos. Do you mind reading this, West Cable?
Jason Love says, "Hey, we're gonna act like dildos. We are the WNBA happy."
Oh my goodness!
No.
Wow, is he talking about basketball?
Yeah. Yes. They are
only
winging.
1.5 hours to
Yes.
go. This chat is on. Well, no, Max, we're not gonna go for 3 hours. That was a little. We went 5 the other night, and that was a little.
Yep.
That was a little bit. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Wood processing. Okay. Sugarcane. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. That was sugarcane. Yeah. I am sorry to this gentleman. I cut his head off every fucking time. I will do. I am gonna find that picture and edit. Okay.
There it is.
It
There
is.
you go. A little better.
I did edit it. See, I said this to myself last time, and I went back and I did edit it and put it in. There you go, folks. There's the full picture. There's all the sugarcane. Now, those sugarcane pieces are, I don't know, 4 feet long or so. And he just runs them through essentially a squisher machine. And he's literally squishing our heads. Yes, exactly, parrot head.
I'm crushing your head. What? And
he's
wait a minute. Bonus points for anybody who gets that reference. I'm crushing your head. I'm crushing your head. From what show that's from? It's up in your neck of the woods, Spidey.
It's from
your country. Yes.
And Scott. What's his name? Scott Thompson. Man, he's a hero of mine.
You guys imported a couple of great shows to America. You can't do that on television. And this other show that this line is from.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
On television. You guys got that down there? Awesome.
We did with Moose. Let me tell you, Moose Christine was one of my first crushes. She was hot. I like Moose.
And this show, where you're crushing people's head.
Yes.
You got it. Parrot head.
Kids in the hall. Yes.
Exactly.
My
friend.
Yes. Perfectly.
With a camera, Miskatonic Madman. You know what it is. Exactly. Miskatonic Madman. Sashi says, sugar cane juice without an arm. It isn't the belt. It's the crusher. No way.
Yeah.
I don't know. As a mechanical guy, Sashi, I worked around machines a long time. I mean, I don't have sugarcane machines where I live, and I know you do, but I don't know. I want to debate you on that. It
Mm.
seems like sticking your arm in between the belt and the wheel would get it like chopped.
Oh, the
I mean, that would
crushing thing.
fuck it up. I mean, maybe the crusher too, but how
Mm.
stupid. It'd be way harder to accidentally
Well,
stick your arm in the crusher than it would be to just accidentally like get it caught in the belt and then wrap around the wheel. But I
well,
mean, maybe you know, Sashi. I was just guessing. I
well.
was
Let me let me
speculating.
let me relay a story. I worked in a cabinet shop for a long time, and we had a machine that would drill for the
Oh,
space
dude.
for us to put the hinges in, and it had
Yeah.
it had a router in the middle and two drill bits on the side, and they spun in opposite directions. Now it had a
Oh,
guard in front of it. Now the guy operating this machine noticed that there was because our stuff was made from particle board, and the stuff
yep.
would sometimes get caught in between the things. So he lifted up the guard, and he said he decided he was going to just try to flick the particle board
With his
that was
hand.
stuck in there out with his ass. And when he extended his finger from the flick, it caught between the router and the drill, pulled his hand in, and just tore his whole
Oh
all
yeah.
everything up.
Oh
So,
yeah.
yeah, stuff will
Oh
crush you.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, but no, I just heard from the teachers union and their teachers are going on strike here in British Columbia again because they have it so hard.
Oh, yeah, fuck that.
You're not gonna lose your goddamn hand. Well, unless the 10-year-old is really nasty.
Oh, the cabinet shop I worked in had that
Dude,
guy with a mangled
routers
hand.
and
He had
spinning, anything with spinning machine parts like a lathe. If anyone in the
yes.
chat knows what a lathe is, I worked
Yep.
around a lathe. I
Mhm.
was more scared of that fucking thing than any other machine in the shop.
Well,
By far.
that machine that mangled the guy's hand didn't scare me as much as the upright. It was basically a table saw that we turned upright to mill all the
Oh my god,
boards with.
that sounds
And
horrifying.
yeah, one of the guys well, actually, it wasn't that machine, it was the table saw itself. He was running boards backwards so it wouldn't chip the melamine on top of it,
Oh
and
well,
he wasn't using a
painter's tape
pusher.
is
He
used for
wasn't
that.
using a pusher, and he pushed it with his hand, and the table saw grabbed the board and his hand at the same time. He lost his thumb. So, yeah, that machine scared
Dude,
me.
one of the rules, and I had a safety officer tell me for Whistler Blackcomb Ski Resort, tell me this a long time ago during a safety training course. And he said, uh, never stick your fingers anywhere you wouldn't stick your dick. And he was talking to a group of like 10 or 11 dudes, and we were all looking at him. It's like, okay, and you know what? I've relayed that to any of my staff that I was coaching on safety. It's like never, and that makes sense. Like, would
Mhm.
you stick your dick in there? No, then don't.
Oh,
Why would you stick your
oh,
finger? Don't do
yes.
it. I'm sorry, ladies, to be crass, but that is the safety rule that get it. It hits home. They understand that.
Yes.
Um, and Sashi says, "Oh, a common injury around that machine, the sugarcane juicer, very common to these people. They remove the safety mechanisms. Well,
There
yes,
you
they
go.
absolutely
Yes.
they do remove and they do in the Western world as well. They have rules against it. We actually have safety rules saying don't override the safety mechanisms, and yet they still do.
Yep. Yep.
Go to any metalworking uh, shop truck on the roads in North America and go find a grinder. And what's going to be missing from the grinder?
Yeah, the shield to keep the sparks from
The
flying in
guard.
your eyes. Yes.
Yeah, the shield guard. Yeah, around that's supposed to go around half of it. Some of them don't even have the grip handle there. The handle will be gone, so they can just grab it by the base, I guess.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
used to happen here in the 80s, said Sashi. Well,
Mm.
okay, well let's change the picture to something a little more pleasant here.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Ah, cool.
That is in India. That's in a temple of the Jain religion. Jain. That is a Jain god. The Jains believe in harming no living creature, not even a fly. When you enter a Jain temple in India, you have to remove any leather products you have because they don't want to injure or advocate injury of any animal. I thought this guy he looked trippy and bug-eyed as fuck to me. But this is the Jain god. I don't know what his name is. In the Jain temple in Jodhpur in Rajasthan in India.
Cool.
I love this little freaky dude.
Yeah.
Do you mind reading this from our friend?
Sashi says he's talking about edging again. I
Yeah,
use a
right?
I use a diamond coated edging machine. It will mess you up. You wouldn't feel the injury at first. No, you never do. You never feel the thing. It happens so fast.
Nope. I know what an
Yeah.
edging machine is, and that's yeah. And for roofing too, they have edging machines, but those are different. William Shakespeare in the chat says, "Kids in the hall, right, parrot head." I was trying to recall where I knew that from. Awesome, you're darn right.
I'm crushing your head.
They also had one of the most popular in Canada superheroes, but little known in America, Mr. Canoe Head. He was walking in the woods one day with a canoe on his head, as you do, walking through the woods, and lightning came out of nowhere and welded it onto his head. And now he fights crime using his canoe head to.
Well, I hope he's not doing it today in Nova Scotia because he get a $25,000 fine.
Dude, well, you have to add the victim fee of $3,000 onto that, so it's actually $28,000. Man, I almost feel like going to Nova Scotia, right? Like me and like 5,000 of my best friends, and just going to Nova Scotia and just walking all through the woods.
If you go to Nova Scotia to do that, Spidey, I'll drive up there to do it with you.
With our shoes that somehow light fires.
Yes.
Our hiking shoes because hiking shoes often light fires.
They do. Oh, yeah.
No,
well, we walk so fast.
It's about nothing else but control. Forget any other argument, dismiss any other argument. It's about control. Yep. And the people of Nova Scotia will vote for safety over freedom every time. And New Brunswick and PEI and Newfoundland. They will vote for safety over independence and freedom every time. And you had a great statesman who had a quote about that. It wasn't Benjamin Franklin. It was Thomas Jefferson, I believe, in this example. And he said, those that choose safety over freedom deserve neither. Or is that Thomas Jefferson or is that Ben Franklin?
I think that might have been Franklin.
That might be Ben Franklin. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of his. But
Yep.
Thomas Jefferson said something similar.
Oh, yeah. Jefferson had plenty of great quotes. Yes.
Oh, my goodness, Sashi. Wow. All right. The blood mixed in with the water just washes away the extra material. Well, okay.
Ooh.
I guess.
Ouch.
Yeah. No kidding. Max Hedrum says, safety? Stand 15 meters away from that fucking machine. That's safety. Well, you're not wrong. 100%. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And I recommend the same for most females as well. Wes, do you mind reading this?
Yes, our friend Miskatonic Madman is not wrong here. When I was a kid, many blue-collared working old guys were missing fingers and all manner of industrial mishaps. Disconcerting to say the least. Absolutely, yes.
That is, yep, 100%.
I actually one of the people I knew was completely. He actually perished eventually from the injuries. was scalded in a injury at a foundry because the molten metal splashed onto him. So yeah, he did not
No
survive
kidding.
that. Yeah.
You're right. And this is the oldest moped I've ever seen in the world. It was in India. This is in Delhi, again, in old Delhi. One of the oldest mopeds I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
And Chato, I don't know what that means. Chato, he's a fellow I follow on YouTube. They call me Chato. Oh no, that's a Western. That's an old Western, I think.
Western
How about
film.
us? Hey, main girl, 207 is here. Hey, wait, main girl, excellent. I see you live streaming sometimes. I've followed you. Anyone, hey, if you don't know main girl, follow her. She does some live streaming.
Hell, main
Beautiful
girl.
country. Well, I grew up right next to me. I grew up in New Brunswick. I grew up in
Yes.
Fredericton, so we're practically neighbors. I'm right next door to Maine. Main girl, excellent. Good to have you here. We're just doing an impromptu. Well, fuck, where it is. It is 5:16 in the morning where you are, main girl. Holy crap! And no, I can't start a fire. No,
No,
they just
no, no,
canceled it.
no more. Yes.
Noon today. We had rain all this year, so we were allowed to have fires up until noon today.
Well,
And
Canada does not trust its citizens to be responsible. So
no,
no.
they can't. And main girl says, "Yeah, I can start the fire. I'll meet you up there." Excellent. Well, we need some fire up here. You goddamn right, against our
Yeah.
socialist, communist overlords here that just really like to push all boundaries, don't they? Oh,
Yes.
this is one of my favorite spots. Man, girl says, Alexa, ask Siri who said this quote, please. Okay, no, that was you know what? I believe West Kegel said it. It was Ben Franklin, and I kind of had an inkling that it was Ben Franklin.
Yeah, I think it was Franklin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't be sure 100%.
Yeah.
I'm wrong often, so it's
Yeah.
all right.
And this is one of the mightiest fortresses in all of India, and I cannot pronounce it correctly. Maharanga. It's like 1,000 years old, and
Wow.
it's just an incredible. It's in the state of Rajasthan, the territory, the province of Rajasthan, and it's close to the Great Thar Desert. And it is overlooking a huge desert area and a small little town. And it is about 1,000 years old. And it is in the town of Jodhpur. Jodhpur. I want to say Jodhpur. But yeah, fantastic in the Rajasthan desert in India. One of the most impressive fortresses I've ever seen in my life.
Very cool.
Hello, welcome. Yeah, it's great to have you here. Holy shit, you're up early. What are you even doing? There we go. Thank you. That is paraphrasing correctly. Jason Love says it right there. Those that trade freedom for safety deserve and often get neither. Bingo, exactly. That is the point. Yeah. Yeah, you are paraphrasing, and that is very succinct and to the point.
You know,
Swift -1. Hi, welcome.
You know, I don't know who said this, but I'm paraphrasing this one too, and I don't even know who said it. But any I think this was Jefferson. He said any government that's big enough to give you everything you need, including safety, will completely enslave you.
Is also big enough to take it
yes.
away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically, any government is big enough to give you everything you need is also big enough to take it away. Yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
And I was speaking of the Great Thar Desert, and this is me on a fucking camel in the Great Thar Desert in India. Yeah, there we go.
Very nice.
And they're not like a horse. There's
No.
when you get up on a horse, it's just like a one stage up, and you're up. Camels are 2 stage, so it lifts up the first time, and some people let go, and then it goes to get up the second half, and everyone falls off.
Well, you don't even have to do that with horses. Horses are standing, and you have to hoist yourself up. Camels sit down, and you get on it, and then they get up. So yeah,
Mhm.
it's
That's
completely
right.
different.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Sashi said, I can't stay 15 meters away from my machine. You're grinding lenses, of course. You cannot grind lenses at that
No.
lenses at that distance. Paul Chato. Okay, thank you, Parrothead. I have heard that. And yes, it is Ben Franklin. Okay. It is Ben Franklin.
There you go.
Chato introduced me to Canoe Head. Paul Chato. Okay. It is. They call me Chato. That is Paul Chato. Yep. Okay. We're talking about the same fella then.
Canoe head.
That is
Good
awesome.
Lord.
And Spidey, thanks for the shout out, brother. Oh, are you kidding, main girl? Yeah, you have some fantastic walks along the piers and walks in nature. And I see your live streams. Yeah,
Mhm.
they're great fun. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
You're welcome for the shout out. Hey, us East Coasters I am so sorry what is happening. Stay the fuck out of New Brunswick because they will arrest you. They will we are turning communist in a hurry. I am trying to move to Texas as quickly as possible. You're right next to New Brunswick, so be careful, main girl. And holy shit, West Kegel throwing up main girl's channel right in the chat. Thank you, I appreciate that, West.
Sure. Absolutely.
And Parrothead, he was part of the Frantics. The Paul Chato. Well, also I think he was a fellow named Paul Chato. And yes, Maine is where Stephen King is from. That is absolutely correct.
Don't bring that guy up.
That is well, no, politically he's a fucking moron. Yeah, you're right. And holy shit, William Shakespeare says Rajasthan food is quite excellent, spicy as fuck. So just be warned. You're correct. Although I had a bit of a tummy, issue. So back then, so yeah, in India, so I didn't really eat so much in Rajasthan.
To
it was a bit spicy.
To me, that's the big difference between curry in Japan and India is the level of flame.
Oh, there's no spice in Japan. Japanese really can't. They don't like the Japanese don't like spice unless it's wasabi. They also don't like black licorice for some reason. I don't know.
Oh God, I don't like black licorice, and
well,
I'm
they
American.
really don't. like
God. Oh God.
So this is one of my favorite pictures of a camel in the Great Thar Desert in India. I took this picture myself. Apparently it's a female camera, but I'm not a camel expert. But yeah, I just love this shot. This is way past sunset.
Yeah.
In Rajasthan, in India, on the Great Thar Desert, just outside of Jodhpur. And I just really like that shot with the camel. This is a one hump camel. A one hump camel. So maybe you get more mileage out of a two hump camel.
they hold more gas.
Yeah, I guess so. Main girl says, "No way! Look at you." Yeah, I love camels. Next thing you know, they'll take my thoughts away.
Yep.
No, that happens. Yep. That will absolutely. Oh, and they spit. Well, they do, but then you just do a Schwarzenegger and punch them square in the jaw.
They don't spit as bad as the llamas, though.
And the camel spiders, I don't know what a camel spider is, main girl. I didn't run into that.
Camel spiders are a species of spider down in where Carla lives. The island over in Australia. Big spiders, if I'm not mistaken. Big.
And all of Sashi's thoughts are government approved. Well, that's good to know, Sashi. Mandatory brain chip, says Jason Love. Do you mind reading Main Girl?
Yes, she says to us, yeah, my governor blows too, though. She's ruined it bad. Well, you're not alone. You're not alone. I'm from Jersey, and I gotta tell you, we have one of the worst. He flies below the radar. He's not boisterous like Hochul or Gretchen Whitmer, but he is terrible. Murphy is a god-awful governor in Jersey.
Ardennes, Jacinta Ardenne. New Zealand prime minister, ex-prime minister, and continues. Main girl continues by saying it's a smoldering dumpster fire here. It's everywhere. I think. Well, you know what? It's particular. I mean, Maine is really similar in mentality to New Brunswick. And so I think a lot of the people in Maine probably the same mentality as New Brunswick. And I just felt I was like I mean, I'm a conservative. I mean, center, but right-leaning, conservative-leaning centrist, libertarian, if anything. And in Brunswick and Maine, you get a lot of the group think. You get a lot of virtue signaling. You get a lot of, oh my goodness, what would the neighbors think? That type of mentality. In my experience, I mean, I never lived in Maine, but I did live right next to it. And New Brunswick was like that. Nova Scotia is like that.
Well, the problem with being a centrist, or at least a semi-right centrist, is that the left has pulled the floor so far left that you now find yourself where you were 20 years ago standing in the center. You are way over on the right now.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. You're 100% correct. And can anyone tell me, what do you think these two gentlemen are doing with hammer and chisels in India on that fort that we were just looking at in India, in Rajasthan? These gentlemen are employed by the fort with hammer and chisels. And let me know what you think they're doing. And I have shown this picture before, so some of you might know. Do you mind reading this from our friend Parrothead?
Sure. Parrothead says to us, The Frantics is a Canadian comic troupe consisting of Paul Charito, Rick Green, Dan Redican, and Peter Wildman.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm
sorry if I butchered their names. So yeah.
Well, I think you got Peter Wildman correct.
Yes. and Rick Green. I got Rick Green right. Yes.
And Sashi says, I think the spiciest instant noodles are supposedly Malaysian. It wasn't that spicy for me, though, so I'm not convinced. Okay, so, yeah. Well, that's... yeah, well, there you go. Sashi is from Malaysia. So I know Main Girl was asking the chat where everyone is from. Sashi's definitely... It's nice to have international people here. We have some... Main Girl, we've got sometimes people from Australia join our chat. We're quite happy to have Australians join us. Sometimes we get people from England or even Norway join us. Sashi is almost always here from Malaysia, so that's fantastic.
Well, Main Girl has a guess as what they're doing, and she says they're doing a TikTok video.
What?
No,
they're not doing a TikTok. Oh dear God, this was taken in 2005, so this is before TikTok.
Yeah,
this is 20 years old. Parrothead says you might recognize Rick Green and Peter Wildman from the Red Green Show. I love Red Green. Of course I do. I know they're doing a TikTok video. Their job is to, so those stones are very, very old and they get worn away with rain and people walking on them because it's a tourist attraction, this fortress. So they are chipping indentations into the stone for traction. So they're not so slippery. So they're literally taking a hammer and chisel and making a texture on making it contoured, chipping chunks out of the stone to make it so that it's not slippery to walk on. Traction. They're making traction grooves, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Old money. Who needs that laundering service if you catch my drift? Here, says Main Girl. Indeed.
You were talking about we were talking about Canadian television stuff. My favorite is the gentleman, the two gentlemen who did the show about the Great White North, Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Oh, Bob and Doug McKenzie,
yes.
Of course. Bob and Doug McKenzie, great. And you know what? They're coming. I heard Rick Moranis is coming out of retirement to join with Dave Thomas, and they're gonna do that again. I hope that is true.
This
Sashi
strange brew, man. Strange brew.
Man,
the
I
cold
hope
brew.
they do. The talk is that they're going to.
Nice.
Sashi says, I once surprised a Thai lady that came down for a food fair. She couldn't believe how many bird's eye chilies I could eat. Holy
Ooh,
crap. I wonder how many that I've
wow.
never heard of them except for you to say about bird's eye chilies, Sashi.
Mm,
I don't know what they are. They sound
they sound
spicy.
rough. Yes.
So this is in northern Italy. A
Ah,
lot of Tibetan people live here in a town called Leh, 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 and very Tibetan in the Indian Himalayas, in the very very far north.
hmm.
Yeah,
Very cool. Very cool.
and William Shakespeare is from right around the Seattle, Washington area, Maine girl. So he is a fellow countryman, Maine girl. Also, Old Man Bird in the chat. He's from the Texas area, Maine girl. So you have a couple of countrymen in the chat here with you. And shout out to America. Big fan of America, as you all know. Parrot Head, I don't want to insult you. I believe Parrot Head might also be American. I think. Dave Thomas's brother Ian was on the Red Green Show. Really?
Hmm.
How do you know this? Now I think Parrot Head is Canadian. You know what? I think Parrot Head is Canadian. You're absolutely correct. Go see chickens. That was awesome.
Mhm.
That is
Yeah, you know,
fantastic.
you guys gave us some good stuff. I'm telling you, I spent today watching
Yeah.
old footage from 1979, the original, not what you guys finally gave us, what we
Mhm.
got in America from You Can't Do That on Television, but the original broadcast
Oh,
from
nice.
1979. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Okay, so I figured you were American, Parrot Head. Born and raised in WA. That's not Western Australia. That's
No,
Washington.
yes, yes.
And moved to Nevada. All
Nevada.
right. There we go. Shout out to Williams, who says Maine girl. USA. Man, I'm a huge fan of USA.
Yes.
We should go one first. We feast. Try this hand at the bomb sauce, says Jason Love. I've heard about first. Yes, I've watched that show. If that's the one where they try the spicy wings, and
Oh, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
There's 2 of them. They sit
that
across the
the
table and they
the
eat hot
bomb. Yeah,
stuff.
I've heard
Yes.
about.
Oh, good lord.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I've seen burly men break down
Oh,
dying
dude,
from stuff
absolutely.
they
It's
eat.
chemical
Yes.
warfare.
God.
It's chemical warfare. So this is the Forbidden City. Do you
Oh,
know
yes.
where we are?
Oh, absolutely. I will wait until the chat chimes in, but I know precisely the city you are in.
All right, this is the Forbidden City.
Yes.
That's the ancient name, and
Yep, yep,
well,
yep.
the Jade fucking Lion,
Well, and
yeah,
also the
bingo.
last emperor. Well, the city. We need the city too, Jason Love.
Yep, it's Beijing.
Beijing. Yes.
Beijing.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yep.
The sea
And
chickens reference. I
this
don't get
was.
the sea chickens
Can
reference.
can anybody can anybody name me the last emperor that ruled in that city?
Tom Cruise. Oh no, that was
Yeah,
Japan.
no, 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 no. He actually was deposed, and then the Japanese set him up as a puppet emperor in Manchukuo.
Oh.
Yes, yes. So, but
Oh,
he yes.
hello. Yeah.
Ooh,
See,
good lord.
that's just me giving the finger to my former employee, the building where I used to work in Japan, but we don't need
Oh
to see
God.
that photo. Yeah. Now, what country do you think this is? And it's not America. Not America. That is a Dr.
Mm,
Pepper can, all right. That is
well,
legit. That is not Photoshop. That is, I bought that. That is my hand holding it. I
mm.
drank the fuck out of that.
If it's
Uh,
pink and you got a redhead with that
it is
body,
not America. The red can is
um, that seems very Japanese to me. But
bingo.
there
You
you go.
got
Yeah.
it, my friend. That is a Japanese Dr. Pepper can
Yes.
from
Mm,
Tokyo, to be
That
specific.
that seems like a Japanese anime character.
You
Very much so.
absolutely
Yes.
nailed it, my friend. Yeah, very good. Yeah, bingo.
They love
Ooh,
their redheaded characters in Japan.
and this is on the 2 hour mark. This is the final picture of the stream. This is
Oh,
my
very nice.
lightsaber, and my fire pit out on Sugar Lake at my campsite. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
so
Very
there you go.
cool. Very
That's
cool.
yeah. We ended up. We went straight from Japan to Canada. There we go.
Canada. Yes. Right across the Pacific. Yes.
I know.
Oh, by the way, the last emperor to sit on the throne in the Forbidden City was Pu
Oh yeah.
Yi. So if anybody was interesting, Pu Yi. Yes, the
Puyi.
Pu Yi, and the Japanese specifically brought him, back and put him on the throne of Manchukuo when they took over Manchuria in
Huh,
World War
okay.
II. Yes, as a puppet emperor. Yes.
So I wonder if the Chinese names are like Japanese names, where Pu would be the family name and Yi would be his first name.
That I can't tell you. I don't know for sure.
Awesome. See, your third watch through the Red Green Show series, Parrothead. I'm gonna have to watch out for that. I did not know that. Thank you for throwing that bit of trivia in the chat. The Sea Chickens is a nickname for the Seattle Seahawks. Okay, Parrothead. I kind of thought so. And Kitty City, China. Where's Kitty City?
I thought that was an island in Japan. Don't they have a kitty island in Japan
No, that's
somewhere?
Dogashima is Dog Island. I don't know about Kitty. I thought it was a sexual reference, but Kitty City, China? No, I'm not aware of that. I don't know. Oh dear. William Shakespeare says sea chickens of the sea. I do love the Puget Sound, though. Yep, there's Seattle. Yep, there you go. I do wish humankind would stop overfishing the seas. I do hope we could find better ecological ways to survive. Me too. Well, the fish farms, right? Yeah, not so much. Yeah, not so much. Y'all are smart here. It's incredible. Teach me everything. Well, no, we are full of shit.
Yeah, we are definitely full of shit. Yes.
Although my travel, I gotta say, what I remember from my travel, I hit pretty close to being somewhat accurate. Gotta say, definitely not Malaysia. Not enough clothes.
Oh, one of the pictures.
Oh yeah, no, right. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Yeah. See, I'm a big fan of the. Never mind.
I'm a big fan of the kitties.
Mm.
Yes, the between the
The
thighs
sea
kitties.
stacks.
Yeah.
That's what we call them now. Our offensive and defensive lines resembling the TV shoe too often.
Oh, from Land of the Lost, the Slee Stacks.
Oh dear. Wow.
I love that show as a kid.
Okay.
God. Oh.
Yeah, no, I do have a lightsaber, main girl. Yeah, I've got it right behind me. Hell yeah. Love that lightsaber. It is called the Judger from Kyber Light Industries. Love those guys.
Named after the kyber crystals, yes.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it. Oh, okay. And Parrothead says Kitty City sounds like a brothel name. I know, right? Like out of Vegas or something. That's what I thought.
Yep.
I know.
God.
Oh, dear. Fish farms. Tell that to the Chinese. Yeah, I was joking about the fish farms, William Shakespeare. I catch and release my fish. Fish are friends, not food, says main girl. Japanese might disagree with that.
What movie is that from?
A little bit. Oh, is that a line?
That's a line from a movie.
Oh, fish are friends, not food. Oh, that's from Finding Nemo.
Yes. Ding, ding,
That's
ding, ding,
gotta
ding.
be from Finding Nemo.
It is. Yes.
Bruce
the shark says that. Yes.
In my right, because but he was brainwashed to say that.
Yes. And you know what? You know why the shark
in Japanese
And
Yep.
you guys know why the shark in Nemo was called Bruce, right?
To do with, yes, because that was the name for the robot in Jaws, right?
Yes. Ding ding ding.
Yes.
Spidey's on
The
fire tonight.
Yeah, the mechanical actual big Jaws robot that was a real thing
Yes.
in Jaws was named Bruce, right?
Yes. Parrot Head got
Yeah.
it there too. Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Absolutely.
the brothels aren't in Vegas. They're a different part of
Oh
Nevada.
yes,
Oh dear.
the
Okay.
what is it? The Chicken Ranch from Best
Yeah.
Little Whorehouse.
And Finding Nemo and Bruce. Yeah, everyone's got it. Okay, awesome. Main Girl. Do you mind reading Main Girl, please?
Ah, yes. Main Girl says, Kitty City. I thought that statue was a guardian lion, and a lion is a kitty. So I was guessing it was Kitty City, China.
Oh, there we go.
Just a joke, though. She says, yes.
Right. Yes. No, that is Beijing, the Forbidden City. And Sashi says the can of Dr. Pepper. The girl didn't have enough clothes for it to be Malaysia. No,
Yeah,
it's
no.
you can show almost anything in Japan as long as you don't show pubic hair. You
Yes.
can literally show girls any part, buttholes if you want, as
Yep.
long as you don't show pubic hair. That's the big thing that the
Well,
Japanese have a thing about, and I don't
well,
know why. Maybe
you
someone from
you
Japan can
you
explore, tell us why. I don't know.
in videos you can
That's
show
glad
the
to know.
butthole. You can show the butthole so long as it's not being, how shall I say, intruded upon.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And no
Then
pubic hair.
it has to be
Yeah.
censored. Yes.
Well, I don't think I don't have any pictures like that in my photos,
No.
so I don't think there's an issue.
Oh yes.
None of these have any body parts. Well, there's a man's nipples right there, but other than his nipples, there's really nothing like. Okay, well, there's more man's nipples.
More
Okay,
man
but
nipples.
other
Yes.
than 2 sets of man's nipples, there's nothing like that on my channel.
I like
So
the snake. I like the snake in the
no.
bottle.
Yeah, I
Yes.
like the snake too. All right, folks. We have been 2 hours here, and
And it's a perfect time. Yes.
it is 2 a.m. Holy fuck!
Oh no, not
It
2
was
a.m.
Spielberg's
It's
lawyer's name
4:42
said.
here. Yes.
Oh my good. I'm more of a fan of Fluffy, aka the monster in Crate from Creep Show, the first movie. Oh, I never saw that show.
Oh, the monster.
I was actually thinking.
I did not know the monster from Creep Show in the crate had a name. That was that baboon looking thing with the huge
Oh,
razor
okay.
teeth. God.
Okay.
Ooh.
Main girl says Sashi, you can look up Kerching Sarawak. It has a cat statue because Kuching is the Malay word for cat. And Sarawak is one of the places I've wanted to go for about 20 years. I've wanted to go to Sarawak.
Mhm.
Because it sounds cool, but it is also very remote, and there's a lot of culture there. A lot of that. I don't think they're very developed. My understanding
No.
is so they might.
I think doesn't
Yeah.
Sarawak
Yeah.
the area of Malaysia that Sarawak doesn't that butt up against Brunei? The
Yes, it
kingdom of
does.
Brunei?
It does. Yeah,
Yes.
and it's a big island if I can remember
Yeah,
correctly,
Borneo's
with a
big island,
giant volcano, and it's very underdeveloped. So I look forward to getting eaten by cannibals on that island when I go there. And yeah, couldn't agree more. Main girl says free the nips.
Free
Yeah,
the nips.
yeah, exactly. Well, the men had them out there. Yeah, that's for sure. No probing allowed on the Spidey show. Well,
Mhm.
William Shakespeare, we have very few. I have no ambitions of ever getting monetized on this show, so we can say whatever the fuck we want. We can talk about whatever the fuck we want.
Oh,
We can
yeah.
express whatever views and whatever opinions, as long as they are succinct and well thought out, which we try for. But there will be no monetizing on this channel. There is probing though. We endorse probing. Absolutely, we endorse probing. Yeah, that's 100%. Sarawak is on Borneo. It flanks Brunei along with the Malaysian state of Sabah.
There you go. Yep.
Okay, I
You
didn't
know,
know you
I only know this because
Very
I
good.
play games like Hearts of Iron where where the provinces are all known and I have to invade them. So
Yep. All right, there you go.
yeah.
And it was Spielberg's lawyers. Bruce was Spielberg's lawyer's name, really? Parrot
Yep.
Head? Okay.
Oh, I did
Well,
not know that. Yes.
well, I mean, maybe that could be. Anyway, Wes Cagle, thank you so much for joining me on this. This is a bit of a random show tonight.
Oh
We
yeah.
didn't focus on one country. Thanks for being here, Parrot Head. I'll bring the alien for probing if needed. Oh
good
dear.
Lord.
Well, I mean, as long as you're responsible, should the alien break free,
Yes.
yeah.
Well,
Thanks for being here, West. I appreciate it.
oh, absolutely, absolutely. You know, anytime, anytime.
Yeah, this was just a general. Well, I guess this is mostly India and Southeast Asia, and a bit of China in there as well. So that was always good to have. Yeah, I appreciate you being here, West. We're every Thursday night we do a Thursday travel talk with Spidey, and a lot of a lot of the same people you'll find in the chat here. Some fantastic people from all over the world. We've got Parrot Head. And we've got Stark of Iron, who gives great support. Thanks for that.
Sure.
Jason Love, always in the chat. Old Man Bird, one of the most supportive people on YouTube. Thank you so much, Old Man Bird. Sashi is here all the time. Whenever we go live, Sashi's there, man. It's you say you've got a job grinding lenses, but like they must not watch what you do because you seem to be on the internet an awful lot.
Yes.
Just say it. Do you mind reading this from our friend Sashi?
Oh, yes. Sashi says, Sabah, was where the the Philippine Islamic rebels tried to invade. Didn't turn out well for them though.
That doesn't sound good.
No. Well,
cheers,
you've got to
Wes.
understand. You've got to understand that the Philippines are steeped in Catholicism because they were conquered by the Spanish. So they are going to fiercely resist Islamic invasion. Yes.
I worked in Whistler, Whistler Ski Resort. Oh, speaking of, this is
Whistler.
Whistler Brewing.
Nice.
And a lot of the housekeeping staff were indeed Filipinos, and they were quite religious. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
So Main Girl says, got lost. I'm back. Thanks for sharing your adventures with us. Oh, every Thursday night we do this. And usually I pick a certain country and we have a theme and we're a little more organized with the photos. Tonight was more of a hot
But this was fun.
thing.
This was very fun. Yes.
It was. Yeah, thanks for being here. And Old Man Bird says, Main Girl 207. We see you on Nemesis of Eden's channel at times. Yes, absolutely. She's there. Nemesis of Eden, another fantastic fella. He streams all the time, and I definitely want to shout out to him. That's exactly where I met Main Girl at. Yep, 100%. You're right, Old Man Bird. Thank you, West Cagle. I'll do my best to catch you guys Saturday for more entertainment, says Stark of Iron. Thank you for being here, Sashi, Stark of Iron, Jason Love. Everyone, Main Girl, Old Man Bird. I am having trouble pronouncing English words now.
Yeah, you and me both. Yes,
I know, and there's so many more people I want to say thank you. Thanks for being here tonight, everybody. We will do another country. I'm gonna scan in some European photos, and I think we might do some more of Europe next week. Yeah, next Thursday we'll do another travel talk, and absolutely, if you can, folks, join Stark of Iron, join the Rise, be part of his first 2,000 subscribers. Couldn't agree more. And yeah, Miss Catonic show is over. We still have 30 minutes to go. No, we're
No,
over
no.
2
we're,
hours,
we're
dude.
2 hours already. Yes.
We've been enough. We've been enough. This is does anyone know what
Oh yes. Oh God. Is that the Australian flag or is that the New Zealand? That's the
no,
Australian
this is
flag.
the Australian, and it glows in if I
That's
turn off the lights here, it glows in the dark. My brother
nice.
lives in Australia in Bunbury, and he sent me this. So yeah.
Nice.
Yep, absolutely. Long live and prosper, everyone, says Jason Love. Nemesis, indeed. Nemesis is the man. Nemesis of Eden, absolutely.
Nice.
Night or morning is still young. William Shakespeare, it is 2 a.m. I know where you live. It's 2 a.m. where you are as well.
Woo.
Holy fuck, dude.
Well, 5 here.
4:20. No, 412. I mean, it is all right. Where I live, it is always 4:20. That is the village saying around where I live. Yeah, in the village. Yeah, that is the village saying. But no, it is not 4:20 at the moment. Well, fuck it. Yeah, it's 4:20. It is always 4. All right, main girl. Yeah, you took the words out of
She's
yeah,
puff, puff,
it is
puff, and
always
passing.
4:20.
Yes.
It is. Yeah, that is the expression around here. You're goddamn right. Yep, absolutely. Yep. Yes, I'll meet you at the shed then, Spidey. Exactly. Bingo. Well, it's legal in Canada. We can go on the front fucking road if we want to here. No weed for me, says Sashi. Well, no, you'll get whipped and beaten and holy shit. I'll check.
Yeah, no,
says
yeah,
Rich.
in Malaysia, he might get a what they call a caning.
A caning.
Yes.
That was
Ooh.
Singapore. Different.
Oh, yes. A little
Same,
farther
but
south.
different.
Yes.
There's all right. Anyone that's been to Thailand, you'll recognize that same but different. That was on a T-shirt for years around Thailand because bars would say, "No, we were same but different." Like you'll like us better because we're same but different. That used to be a backpacker thing. I'm passing west. Here, hit this. Awesome, main girl. Yep, you know exactly what we're talking about. All right, you can hang with us anytime. Speaking of which, it is definitely time to go and roll a fatty before bed.
Yes.
8 minutes before 2 a.m. So that's exactly the plan. Go roll a fatty and then go to bed. So have a good night, everyone. Thanks so much for being here. Jason Love, everybody. Have a good night. Yeah, that was fantastic. West, I had a lot of fun. Let's
Yes,
do that again.
absolutely. Oh, anytime.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Good night.
people.